It's Thanksgiving, and that means family, friends, food, and football. Here at Trade TV Live, we're fantasy football fans. We're football fans in general, so we're going to give you our Trade TV Live picks for tomorrow's games. Should be a fun one. I think a lot of ones. You know who I'm repping, obviously, but we'll give you the real juice and the real analysis.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. There's going to be 3 games tomorrow, starting at 12:30, ending with the evening game. The evening game to me is, Minnesota, Patriots. We'll see what happens there, and that's going to fly through. But we're going to start with you. You're going to discuss your boys in blue there, playing on the road for a second straight week. Let's see what you got.
So let's be real for a second. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, but there is no chance after the way that they've been playing that they're not going to take advantage of Detroit here. Detroit is a bad team versus the pass. They're bad versus the run. I know it's 9.5 points. There's no way. I don't see the Lions covering this one. As a matter of fact, I like it so much for the Buffalo Bills that I like a Gabe Davis prop, and I'll give that in a quick second. But even James Cook, just taking over on the rushing yards because it's going to be garbage time in the second half, and he's going to be running the rock and not Singletary. So I like the Bills. They're going to cover. They're going to get their win. They're playing the second week in a row there, and I'll give you a bonus here. Gabe Davis goes off. They're not going to hold him.
No.
Take the over. I think I saw 54.5. I'll take the over on his yards as well.
Okay, I like all that. Dallas Cowboys are going to be in the building tomorrow. That's at home. Dallas has a plus 84 point differential versus the Giants plus 1. I think Dallas catching a lot of points here with minus 10, but I'm going to be on the Dallas Cowboys minus 10 at home. They are 3-1 since the return of Dak Prescott. The only loss they have is to the Packers, but they were up by 14 points in the fourth quarter and absolutely fell apart. So I feel like they're going to win. I'm going to give you another bonus here as well, guys. I'm going to look at Daniel Jones. Okay, the quarterback for the New York Giants. I believe he goes under, and the prop I have written down here is, it might change by tomorrow, but 193.5. Dallas is only allowing 174 yards passing per every quarterback so far this year. And I think this is a Saquon Barkley game. Yes. I think if the Giants are going to win, then they're going to have absolutely no choice but to run the ball, and it's a Saquon kind of game. But I like Daniel Jones against that Dallas D. Come on, man. He's not throwing for 200 yards. I like the prop under 193.5.
Yeah, and look, I love everything. I love the Danny Dimes. That's a good call there because it's going to be a Barkley game. You're right.
No dimes.
Look, the last game, and there's no good reason why a good division game like Dallas versus the Giants, both playoff-bound potential teams there, that should be the night game. But instead, we end up with the Patriots versus the Vikings. Look, at the end of the day, this should be the under. That's look. I don't.
Not too many points.
I don't see any way this game isn't going under. I gotta believe in this particular case. I'm going to take the Patriots. I think, look, it's pretty much a pick, but I'm going to take the Patriots here for one reason alone. I'm going to leave it at that. Let you give your pick, because then my reason, there's a visual for it as well.
Okay, we're going to go with that with you. Okay, no problem. All right, I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're 7-0 in one-score games this year. The point spread, as you can see, is only 2.5. That's one score. So if the bookmakers have this right and it's a close game, that leans towards Minnesota at home. I mean, look, can you name it? I mean, we can because we're all about fantasy, but can you name one player on the New England Patriots? I mean, we all can maybe name Mac Jones. I don't know.
You can name Matthew Judon, who is probably going to sack Captain Kirk at least. It hurts me to say that. I'm a Michigan State fan, but he's probably going to sack Captain Kirk at least 2 times. But it's just...
I was going to say, look at the pedigree, though. You got Kirk Cousins. We're going to have something about him in a minute. You got Justin Jefferson. You got Dalvin Cook. Like, Justin Jefferson could be the most talented receiver in the NFL. And Dalvin Cook is not far behind for a running back, right? So I think just the weapons are there for Minnesota. They're quite frankly not there for New England. I'm on the Vikings, but let's wrap this up.
Look, let's just run the clip, because if this is your quarterback and he has a 2-10 record on Monday Night Football, he's known to not have his best games when the lights are on. It's the biggest stage. Thanksgiving, another failed opportunity here for him. I think the Vikings are the better team, but I just think I'm going with history. They're not going to get it done. Judon's going to get a couple of sacks in this game. And if I had to pick a prop, believe it or not, I saw Stevenson at only 27.5, the over/under on the receiving yards.
Oh, receiving, I was going to say.
So I'll take that because I think they're going to have to check it down. All he has to do is break one, get into space on one screen, maybe just one little dump off, which there's probably going to be a few if they want to move the ball for the Patriots. So I like the Patriots here because Captain Kirk, he always finds a way to lose.
All right, well, enjoy your Thanksgiving game. I just need one of those chains, then we can all be balling like Mr. Kirk Cousins. But hey, thank you for staying tuned with us, man. Not only are we traders, but we're going to try to give you some nice little NFL plays, man. More to come on this one. But thanks for watching. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And that's a wrap.